All right, let's start getting things going. Woo. What is up, James? How you doing today? So hyped. Did I see your Robinhood post in Discord? I did not. I was surprisingly busy today, so I didn't get a chance to look at it. I'm gonna try and look at it later though. Hopefully this stream doesn't last me all night, which I don't think it will because it's members only night. Anyways, this is the night where everyone can view the stream, but only the members can chat. So there's that. Anyways, let's start off with some of the news. Let's get into the TA, and then let's take all the requests. So right now we have MicroStrategy has halted Bitcoin purchases. Says it will hodl $30 billion worth of BTC. So since its initial 250 million Bitcoin acquisition back in August of 2020, MicroStrategy has bought 471,107 Bitcoin as of February. So yes, they do have more because they recently just bought another 1 point something billion, but whatever. Anyways, roughly $30 billion worth right now. So that's absolutely insane. But Michael Saylor, executive chair of MicroStrategy, announced that that firm had broken with its pattern of selling shares of its common stock to purchase Bitcoin. In a February 3rd X post, Saylor said MicroStrategy is holding that many Bitcoin as of February 2nd, which the firm purchased for more than $30 billion, according to Saylor. MicroStrategy did not sell any of its stock shares between January 27th and February 2nd. Just 7 days after the firm announced it had acquired more than 10,000 Bitcoins worth roughly $1 billion at the time. So they have been on a crazy buying spree, but it looks like they're about to just hold, which good. Maybe you're going to focus a little bit more on your business. Maybe you're going to wait and see what happens with Bitcoin because, Bitcoin, it does have some little alarm bells going off, but, I don't think it's that bad just yet. We'll see what happens. Anyways, the MicroStrategy notice marked the end of the 12 consecutive weeks of the company announcing Bitcoin purchases. They announced it 12 weeks straight. Jeez, that's crazy. Starting shortly before the U.S. election in November 2024, the firm first started accumulating Bitcoin in August of 2020 with a 21,454 Bitcoin purchase of $250 million. And has gone on to become one of the largest Bitcoin holders in 2025. Yeah, they've done an absolutely amazing job. They're competing with the likes of BlackRock right now, which is absolutely insane when you think about that. But, BlackRock's already outpaced them, and they're probably going to keep on going. Anyways, other companies looking at Bitcoin as a reserve asset. So many companies have followed MicroStrategy's footsteps, purchasing Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation. So you're looking at, let's see here, Mara has done it. I don't see anything else, but they are talking about America's trying to establish stockpiles of Bitcoin. Noted they're trying to do that with a couple altcoins as well. But yeah, so from what I know, there's a couple companies that have already started doing this, but one in Japan. I forgot what the name of the company is, but it has outperformed the entirety of the Japanese market because they adopted the MicroStrategy. So it was like, oh boy. Absolutely insane that they did that, but hey, it is what it is. Good evening, NBD. How you doing today? Good evening. So that was the main article I wanted to see out of this. I mean, they're now talking about Kraken Securities MIFID license to offer derivatives in Europe, so that's great. They're getting some paperwork done in Europe, getting some derivatives trades in there. Layer 1 blockchain releases major rebrand to expand its mission and sell for Web3 finance. So looks like Injective is in the news here. Injective Layer 1 blockchain purpose built for finance is rebranding to reflect its evolution in the ecosystem that merges traditional and on-chain finance. The new brand identity embodies Injective's growth and its mission to create a more open and efficient financial system through on-chain. So that's really great to hear. Love it. Injective, get it done, get it going. I think you forgot to announce you're going live in Discord. Oh shit, I did. Oh man. I forgot. That's on me. Thank you, NBD, for reminding me of that. That's on me. Appreciate that. All right, VC Roundup, Bitcoin RWA, BNB Incubator. There we go. Sup lads, what's up Jen, how you doing? Web3 gaming secure funding, so that's pretty cool. Cryptocurrency blockchain venture capital funding rebounded in 2024 with 13.6 billion in cumulative investments as declining interest rates and better US regulatory clarity created more favorable conditions for VC firms. Beautiful. Jen, you want me to look at Ponky? Great. ETH looks so good at the price, not gonna lie. Nice. Robinhood futures are literally just CME futures. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's 10x better than... Oh, it's 10 times better than the Schwab version? Nice. Aquata, what is up? How you doing? How you doing? Let me write this down. Ponky. ETH. Alright, we'll look at both of those after my list. Alright, so I guess that's one thing. The Hilton Treasury fundraise aims to accumulate Bitcoin RWA. I don't understand what this Bitcoin RWA is. What the hell is this? What's the name of it? Focused on Bitcoin, real-world assets, tokenized blockchain gaming, BNB incubator, and Web3 advertising. The first installment of VC Roundup in 2025 highlights these are other funding initiatives. Okay, I don't understand what Bitcoin RWAs are, though. According to Chainlink, the current value of tokenized RWAs currently sits at around $118 billion. However, the market could surge to $10 trillion by 2030 as institutions look to bring liquidity to historically illiquid assets. That I didn't realize it could get so big. Also, Cass, if you could at some point, gotcha, Jin, no worries. Gotcha, Cass. Got you covered, don't worry. The list that I want to show you guys tonight, it's not really that long. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's only 11 tokens. We'll fly right through them. It's just some things I think you guys should put on your radar. I'm not looking at the major... Actually, I guess one of them I am, but I'm not looking at most of the major big coins that have been going crazy. We're looking at bullish divergence on the daily tonight. That's the theme. Bullish divergence on the daily, so then hopefully we can get some gains to the upside, because let's face it, we're all sick of shorting. We're all sick of it, so let's look for some gains to the upside. That is what HBAR is doing. Tokenized real world assets. Okay, I got you, but I don't understand why this article keeps saying Bitcoin RWA. This is kind of pissing me off. I don't understand. Let's see. It's first for... So wait, is this supposed to be Hamilton Treasury? I'm so confused. First product launches include HUSD, a Bitcoin native stablecoin backed by US Treasuries, and HUST, which is tokenized US Treasuries. Yeah, I don't understand what this project is. Are they building on top of Bitcoin, or is this like a side chain? I really wish they made more sense. This doesn't make any sense to me. I'll have to look into this a bit later if I remember. But yeah, Hamilton. I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna look it up. If what I find is interesting enough, be ready for a update on what the heck this thing is, because I don't understand about this RWA on Bitcoin stuff. Bitcoin isn't just digital gold, it's the fundamental layer of future capital markets. I thought that's what Ethereum was for. I thought that's what Solana's for. I thought, what is this? I don't know what they're doing. Might just be helping build out infrastructure. I mean, maybe, but I don't get it. It's weird. There's a video here. I'm gonna bounce back to this later tonight. Strange. They probably will tokenize assets using Bitcoin as collateral. I don't think that's a smart idea. Not now. Bitcoin's just now starting to get more stable. I don't think that's a good idea. So hopefully that's not the case. If that's the case, God, I'm not investing into that thing whatsoever. That's a terrible idea. Gate Venture supports BNB incubation with $20 million. Gate.io's venture capital arm, Gate Ventures, has pledged $20 million to the BNB Incubation Alliance, so BIA, an incubator program that connects developers with VC investors. The partnerships between Gate Ventures and BIA provides early stage blockchain projects with financial resources, mentorship, and other forms of ecosystem support. Well, maybe this will get the rug pulls out of BNB. Who knows? If it gets the rug pulls out of BNB, this will be great. Also, are they going to take some advice from Atom? Because they used Atom's chain to build BNB, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, so yeah, the crypto news today, it's kind of weird because it's not covering most of what happened during the day. So that's kind of interesting. Let's see what else we got. U.S. Treasury sued for giving Elon Musk's Doge access to sensitive info. That one was kind of funny because a lot of places want to sue Elon because the Treasury gave him access to essentially everyone's financial information in the U.S. So they're like, oh, hell no. So that part's kind of funny. So I was like, oh, too bad. More than 50% of validators signal to increase Ethereum gas limit. Let's dive into this one. Yeah, everybody want to talk about Ethereum gas fees. They about to fuck it up. Again, the Ethereum community has been debating whether to increase the gas limit, with some saying it would reduce fees. Excuse me? While others were worried it could destabilize the network if raised too high. How would raising the limit of the gas lower fees? That sounds asinine to me. I don't understand that. I don't understand that one bit. There will come a conflict of interest with Musk being in the government while being behind SpaceX and Tesla and Boring Company. Don't forget about X. He's also the owner of X. I mean, if that guy doesn't have ADHD or some other thing that's making his brain work overtime, what's that other thing? Autism? I mean, honestly, I don't understand how he can keep anything straight in his head. I don't get it. I understand some people with autism, if they can actually talk and operate, they're way smarter than us. I feel like he has some form of autism that is just letting his brain work overtime, because, oh my god, he is just everywhere. It is wild. I'm not trying to put the man down at all. I'm just saying the brain power there is so impressive. But yeah, Elon Musk, he's everywhere. Anyways, over 50% of Ethereum's validators have signaled support for raising the network's gas limit, in increasing the maximum amount of gas that can be used for transactions in a single Ethereum block. Okay, now I'm starting to understand this a little bit. As of February 4th, gas limit PIX, whatever, which actively tracks the progress of validators' support for a higher gas limit, shows 52% of validators are in favor, surpassing the threshold required at least half to agree to scale the layer 1 network. Well, that's pretty interesting. So I guess what they're saying is each individual block, that's usually where the congestion comes in. If they allow the block to handle more gas, that's going to make it to where transaction fees can come down. That means they're also handling more transactions in a single block as well. So that actually might help. I'm not going to say it'll work, it'll help, but we'll see. We'll see. The Ethereum average gas limit has been around 30 million since August 2021, after it was increased from 15 million according to Y charts. So they've already increased it once before. It didn't help. So we'll see if increasing again helps. They only want to raise it up to 33 million? Whatever. Alright. Anyways, that's pretty much the big things in crypto news today. Outside of that, there was a nonsense CryptoZar meeting. I caught some bits and pieces of it, but to me it seems like it was a nothing burger, because markets didn't do a gosh darn thing afterwards. Not a thing. Crypto market may take over 2 months for full recovery if 2022 pattern repeats. Ugh. So that's probably talking about my wonderful weekly analysis. That could be bad. Anyways, let's start jumping into some TA. Wow, I'm surprised this thing's going up. I just entered a short on this thing. Ooh, hopefully it doesn't stop me out. My C98 long is looking terrible, while this thing's looking good. Crazy. Anyways, let's go out to our 1 hour. I think it's the 1 hour that I want to show you. I might get stopped out of this. We'll see. It'll suck if I get stopped out. I'm not even going to joke around. Well, I'm going to show you that OM chart right after the C98 chart. You'll understand why I put it in a short as soon as I make the transition. Anyways, looking at Bitcoin right now on your 1 hour. So 1 hour time frame, it looks like we're trying to put in some type of a higher low, which is really nice to see. Last time we were at this low of a relative strength was back here. So we have a almost even, no, we have slightly lower relative strength, higher price, hidden bullish divergence on Bitcoin right now, but it looks like the sellers are trying to take advantage. So that part kind of sucks. I made an ETH swap days ago, cost me almost 20 bucks. That's crazy. He just has a whole squad of people. He actually faked the thing about being a top ranked gamer. Oh yeah, I saw that, which that's not a surprise at all. That's not a surprise if he's faking that. He doesn't have time to play video games. So I don't even know why he wanted to act like he was such a great gamer. But one thing I pointed out to you guys earlier today in the Discord, if you're a part of the Discord, looking at Bitcoin on the 15-minute, this confused the ever-living daylights out of me. We got oversold, and it was funny because I was looking at back here. We did not get oversold on Bitcoin. So you saw back here compared to here. You had hidden bullish divergence with this lower relative strength with a significantly higher price. Significantly higher. But the crazier part about this was the fact that in this little section here, you can see a low, lower low, but then on the 15 you had a higher low in relative strength. So we had hidden bullish divergence with bullish divergence. Like, absolutely crazy to see that. And I was just like, oh dang, hey, rocket ship, we're going to the moon, baby. And we dipped. So, well, I don't know. Either way, bullish divergence is still in effect, surprisingly. Didn't cancel it out. So Bitcoin is still looking bullish AF. It's just, man, we are getting some sell pressure. I don't really understand why. Feels a little manipulation-ish. But yeah, no, it's just the amount of bullish divergence that I'm seeing here is obnoxious. So let's go ahead and check out your bearish case right now for Bitcoin. Bearish case, we could see this thing fall down, basically backtesting support, 4.98%. That is your bearish case right now. Just quick little drop down, then pop back up, most likely. Most likely. That would be confirming a low, which would be really nice. And noted, this is coming back to that video I made the other day where I was like, all we did was get oversold on the 4 hour. There's no bullish divergence. This is just an oversold bounce. And now we're below that 200 simple moving average again. So coming down doesn't make nonsense. But, you know, lower time frames should want to push it up. Hedge funds are shorting the whole market. Are they really? Makes more sense. If hedge funds are shorting everything, that makes a lot more sense. But yeah, so Bitcoin, bearish case right now. We're going to get back down to 93K, and we could even go as low as that 80,027 level, all the way down here. It is a possibility. Thank you. I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm good. Love you. So right now we're seeing that sell pressure. It's a little rough to see, but hey, is what it is. Didn't realize the hedge funds were shorting the whole market. Hopefully they didn't get their grubby little paws on too much crypto. But yeah, this is what I'm seeing out of Bitcoin right now. If we do break to the upside, I'm thinking 109,499 would be the target. We'll see if it happens. Looking at our liquidation map. So let's see if there's some liquidity above us or below us. It's pretty 50-50 on the 24 hour. If we get up to 99,800, we can take 44 million. But if we come down to 96,300, there's 45 million down there. It is really a flip of the coin. And we just took out some shorts. Wow, amazing. PPL in left learning circles are thinking Trump knew this would crash the market, but I don't think he has that much forethought. You know, it's funny. He did become a billionaire. Like, he can't be that dumb. I don't know why so many people thinks he's just like incapable of any type of processing thoughts. That guy, he did amass a very large fortune. I don't know. But looking at your weekly, looks like all of your liquidity is above you. Very little liquidity below. We'll have to see what the traders want. We're catching vids for the first time in a little. Wait, what? Hopefully not fake. Catching vids. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Anyways, this is what I'm seeing out of Bitcoin. How do you bankrupt a casino? You take out more loans than you're paying. The style of bankruptcies that he filed, it basically was just saying, oh, I don't have as much capital as debt. He just cleared out his debt while keeping all of his capital. That's just playing the system. Just saying. I think the art of Trumpo is that you think he's dumb and it's what he wants. Dude is smart AF and not for many good reason in my opinion. Bids, screw autocorrect. Oh, got you. We're getting some bids. Yeah, it's starting to go up, which is nice. We're gonna see if it keeps going. The market is just extremely uncertain right now, and we're getting more economic data. So the data that came out today, the job openings, I believe, they were lower than expected. So that is a distinct sign of like, oh crap, the economy's really slowing. This could be bad. So it could cause all of Wall Street to start selling off. But we don't know yet till we get the rest of the data. We'll see. Still far more coherent and competent than their nominees. Get red-pilled. Oh boy. Oh boy. See, I don't understand getting so tribal over any one party. The only thing I've ever focused on, are you going to lower my taxes? That's really what I care about these days. Lower my damn taxes. Make it to where I don't have to pay the government more. You're probably going to get my vote. That's all it takes. Like, it's gotten so much easier. ChatGPT version of Porky on the thumbnail? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I just said black dude with anime style. That's all I did. I'm like, bruh, some idiot said the data was bullish. No, the data was really bearish, but it's bullish for markets because we're expecting rate cuts based off that data. That's really what it is. I moved to Mexico. They got awesome crypto laws, so I'm chilling. Nice, Jin. Nice. Yeah, if somehow I can make more money and pay less taxes, that's how you get my vote every single time. I'm not playing this bullshit game of ideology, none of that. Each side, oh, are you going to lower my taxes? Am I going to get more money? Yes. Okay, cool. Here's my vote. I am the most independent person I know. Cuz every single time I vote, it's like, let me go over my report card. Did you get D's? Did you get F's? Did you fuck up? Oh, you did? I didn't vote. They can both suck it. Well, Aquata, at that point, when you don't vote, that's when you just sit back and you say, I won't bitch either. I will not complain. It's fine. No bitching out of me. We'll just see what happens. I do vote, just so I can complain. The view is nice sitting in the fence, I gotta say. Alright. Alright, so let's move along into the two trades that I'm in. So right now, LOL Thump is raising everyone's taxes in 2026 unless you have over 300k. Well, no, so I have an S corp, so he's lowering corporate taxes. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. So I'm good. No big deal. No big deal. Also, tariffs don't directly equate inflation. Usually what happens with tariffs is in the short term, things get a little more expensive, but in the long term, it lowers inflation. So it actually creates the Fed to lower interest rates. So then it makes money way more available. It's, yeah, it's one of those weird things. It creates deflation. So yeah, I just got to get that out there. But let's move along. We're going to check out C98. C98. So this one I'm currently in a trade in. I'm in a long. This one on the 4 hour looks pretty decent. Getting a nice bounce off the oversold territory. But what caught my attention on this bad boy was the fact that I don't even think it was this one, but we are accumulating after a rise up. We retook that 50 simple moving average. We're in a beautiful consolidation pattern. So this makes me think we're going to continue to the upside for another leg up. So what I'm looking at is 26% upside. This trade is going okay, but it's looking like my OM trade is in a lot of trouble. The view might be canceled because of lawsuit against those idiots. I don't know what lawsuit's coming up here. I'm confused. Probably a rumor, but still hilarious. No idea. Maybe the U.S., I don't know, stop printing money? We have to keep printing money. An economy without inflation, it makes it really bad when you're structured on debt. So debt over time always becomes cheaper if you have inflation. But if you have deflation, like Bitcoin, that's a real problem when it comes to debt. It's a real problem. There's no case where that is good in modern world. No, it's kind of like the only way. If you're still issuing debt, you really do want inflation. Could you imagine owing $1,000 on a loan, and then next thing you know, deflation hits, so you're making less dollars, but you still owe that whole 1,000? That would suck. That would really suck. I'd agree if the money printed was backed by gold, and it's not. I mean, outside of BRICS, what country has a currency backed by anything? It's all a house of cards. It's going to come down one day, and that's kind of why everybody's gravitating toward Bitcoin and holding precious metals. That's kind of why it works out. Let's see here. Wait, I'm missing something. Wait, there's a lot of chat tonight. It's wild. I didn't expect this. I think Trump is going to cuck to China, Canada, and Mexico. Bet you $5 dono. So I don't think Canada and Mexico really have legs to stand on. To China, though, yeah, probably. He's probably just gonna like virtue signal and then cancel it. I think that one. He's going to cancel all tariffs. You know what, Boyd? He might. He just might, because you know what? Economies around the world, they're just not strong enough to handle tariffs. So it's like he wants to negotiate about random things and he wants to figure out how to bring as much business to America as possible. We'll see what happens in the long term. But no, I think you're right. He definitely, more than likely, is going to cancel all tariffs. More than likely. Let's see. Been trading in the same direction as you before you even got on stream. The last time, 4 streams. Very nice. What a coincidence. Yeah, right? LOL. That's the issue, though. No one does, and at least Bricks is trying something. That's true. Oh my god, my keyboard sucks. Yeah, it is what it is. It's all fake money. Actually, it's really funny. So one thing Elon proposed, which I agree with 100%, is getting rid of pennies, because to make a penny, it costs more than a penny. So it's like, yeah, that makes sense. Get rid of pennies. We don't just round everything up to nickels. Who cares? But yeah, I was like, wow, that's true. Anyways, never supposed to stay there. Just a leveraging tool. Wait, what? Oh, you're talking about the tariffs? Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, this is what I see out of C98. So C98, I'm seeing a 26% rise. I'm currently in a long on it, but let's go check out OM, and I'm going to show you guys the reason. Porky can explain candles with no wicks. Real quick, I want to make sure I'm not tripping. Candles with no wicks, that basically just means the whole candle body is the price action. That's all it is. The wick of a candle just means, let's say it goes down, then it gets bought up. That's where the wick comes from. You just get to see where the price went to. All right, so let me go ahead and check it. Oh, also there's a different type of candlestick pattern, candlesticks you could choose. I think they're called the Ikanashi candles, where they actually just get rid of the wicks. So you only see candle bodies, just to give you a clearer picture of what the price is doing. So what I'm seeing out of OM, let's go out to the daily first. So OM, this is the whole reason why I got into a short. I just feel like it's overextended, but you can see a high right here, higher high in price, lower relative strength. You have bearish divergence on the daily. Now, let's go out to the 4-hour time frame for OM. We have triple bearish divergence, three higher peaks. So I'm going off of the rule of 3. I'm really hoping this thing doesn't just start ripping to the upside because Bitcoin goes up, because, you know, triple bearish divergence, usually a good sign to short it. Usually. Otherwise, I just have too tight of a stop loss, is what it is. But we can see on the 4-hour candle, the 596.91 level is acting as basically the strongest resistance ever. This is like the offensive line of Tom Brady for the last 15 years. This looks absolutely insane. Let's just hope it doesn't break out. Not to mention, we are putting in a downtrend, so all I needed to do is not break out. That's really all I need. Checking out the 1-hour time frame, we do have triple bearish divergence again. So triple bearish divergence, and you can see the 3 peaks here. So with my idea of rule of 3, this thing should drop. And I'm just looking for a golden retrace. Nothing crazy. I joined you on the C98 trade. I'm a true degen. Nice. Oh boy, I gotta catch up here. Alright. Candles with no wick are indecisive candles plus, yeah, that's so true. I bet I figured as much. Alright. Hawken, wicks. I like better. I like the wicks better also. Candle patterns. Yeah, I do like the wicks better. Alright, so OM. Now we're in this nice little downtrend. kind of making me feel some type of way because we technically do have hidden bullish divergence on the MACD with the increase in sell pressure, significantly higher price. So OM does have the possibility of shooting up to the upside. I'm just thinking, hey, maybe the bearish divergence is ready to play out. Just maybe. Anyways, going into our 15-minute time frame, this is why I'm worried officially. It's because we were underneath these moving averages when I got into the trade. Now we're above them. So that doesn't make me feel good about this trade anymore. But hey, we're just going to sit here and hope for the best. But checking out my trades here on C98, we are currently up 21%. On OM, we are down 17%. I'm on a 15x leverage on C98, and I am on a 20x leverage on OM. Wishing everyone profitable trades. Keep leverage under 10x. Boyd, I didn't listen. I did not listen. So, there we are. That is how I am trading this one. And noted, I used the 15-minute to get into this trade. If it does cross above this high right here, well then the downtrend isn't really a downtrend anymore. Cut your losses. It's fine. We'll play again tomorrow. But yeah, I don't have too much money in these trades either. So there's that. There's that. Now, let's get into the rest of the things I want to show you. And OM about to come down. I mean, hopefully. All signs are pointing to down. All signs are showing it should go down. But it could still have a spike up and just wreck the traders. Still could do it. Still could do it. But by the third opportunity, come on, send it. Come on, guys. Just take your profits. What are we doing? Also, there's crazy amount of good news behind all of the different RWA plays. So I am really going against the narrative with this short. So keep that in mind. I'm really going against the narrative on this short. Anyways, let's go into Solana next. Solana looked pretty decent when I was looking at different charts to show you guys, and I think it was based off the 1 hour that I was looking at it. It was. So the 1 hour time frame, you can see it right here. We made a low. I mean, we can technically say it's a higher low, but let's face it, we're just bouncing off support at $202. But you're seeing the relative strength dropping, which is really good. This is a very bullish sign. If you can maintain support while lowering your relative strength, that gives you a bit more of a runway to the upside. This would be considered bullish consolidation, but don't be psyched out. You could still get some random weird wick down to this 50% retrace at 197.77 before seeing more upside. It is a possibility. It could happen. I'm not saying it won't. But Solana right here, if this does play out, if we do not go below that and start putting in lower lows, we could see it trading as high as $250. Who knows? Maybe we get the gift right before the weekend and everybody can get some stakes. Who knows? But possible 20, 21, 22% upside. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. Also, right now, very easy to strategize a stop loss. You could either put it right below this low because you think it's going to hold, or you could put it below this wick, which is probably a much better idea, at 189. You know why the big boys want regulation? No, I actually don't know why they want regulation. I'm guessing it's so that they could dump on the market easier, like Grayscale did. Those bastards. That is one big thing. Any ETF that comes up, you got to realize Grayscale has a strategic trust, and yeah, they dump a lot. So be careful on those. But moving along, we got Floki next. Floki, let's check out OM. Let's see if I'm dying here. OM's getting slightly better. All right, Floki next. Money flow moved to the downside. Sweet. What should happen. All right, checking out. This is not the chart I look at for Floki. Jeez. So yeah, Boyd, why is it that they want regulation? Why is that? With a couple other confluences, nice. They want to stop new projects to have a hurdle to clear in order to be listed on any exchange. You know, if it is control, that makes the most sense in the world. That makes the most sense in the world. I completely believe if they want more control, they're going to be like, oh, regulation. It's like, oh, great, here we are. Too many coins? There are too many coins. I can agree with that fully. Fully. There's over like 4 million tokens, and on average, I saw something where it said there are 1 million tokens being made a day. I was like, wait, what? Because now AI, they can make them faster than ever. I was like, that's dumb. That is dumb. All right, what I wanted to bring to your attention on Floki here is the fact that you have lost major support. I mean, this is the most support you should have never dropped below. You are below 11,373. Now, worst case scenario, I'll see you down at 4062, but your best case scenario is this thing plays out. You do have bullish divergence on the daily. You can see it right there. And you can see the lower low. So now you are waiting for a pop to the upside and get a higher low for a brand new uptrend. Currently, your golden retrace for this move to the downside, you're looking at a possible 48% upside move, getting to 14606. So Floki, I think, is one you might want to keep on the radar. Once you get that higher low, and it does hopefully start a new uptrend, Floki might be really good to jump into because you got some upside potential here. So I'm just keeping this on the radar. I'm not trading it. I'm not accumulating it. I need that higher low first because I do think getting into meme coins right now is pretty risky. So that is Floki. Another one I want you guys to check out is Pepe. Pepe, just throw it on the watch list, you know, because you just lost your 200 daily moving average. But as you lost it, you did put in bullish divergence. So if we do see a move to the upside here, get that higher low, Pepe, you're looking like maybe 102% upside move is coming. However, you really do want to do that sooner than later. Otherwise, you're going to get that death cross, and then who knows how low it goes. Who knows? But you are holding support right now, which is nice. The downside, you did bearishly backtest that 200 simple moving average. If you backtest it again bearishly, just throw your shorts in and enjoy the ride. This thing could fall hard. Very hard. Anyways, that's Pepe. Next one I wanted to show you guys was Sats. I was trying to trade this one the other night. It didn't do well, but it is putting in great bullish divergence on the daily, where you are now putting in your higher lows. So this thing does look like it's getting ready to start moving. And if it does, yes, you have some resistance up here, but golden retrace for this one, you could be looking at the possibility of getting up to this level of resistance here. So you could see this thing go up about 104%. Noted, this is a meme coin that is on top of the Bitcoin network. It is one of the ordinals, so just keep that in mind. It is a meme. All right? Anyways, another one to look at, surprisingly, BLZ. I know we make jokes about it. I know I was talking about it was going down still, but I looked at it on the daily today. I saw it was still in its pattern, and I was like, son of a bitch. This thing might actually be able to do it. I'm really surprised, but looking at the relative strength, someone's accumulating. I think Trump coin looking tasty for shorting last week. 30, now 18. Oh boy, that's great. I was looking at Trump coin the other night, and it was weird. It was in a falling wedge. If it fell below it, yeah, probably great. If you want, we can check that out later. But yeah, so out of this falling wedge, we could very well see BLZ move up 69 to even 237% upside. Kind of crazy to think about, but it does happen. So keep it on the radar. See if you get the breakout. See if you get the back test. But yeah, I mean, someone's accumulating it. I don't know who, but someone is. Cloud is another one. So Cloud here. I longed Trump at 17. So far, so good. Ballsy. I don't honestly, for me, I'm never buying the Trump token. Never buying it. It makes no sense for me to buy it. So I'm just like, hey, I wish you all the best of luck. So Cloud here. Cloud's an interesting one to me because you do have this downtrending level of resistance. You just bearishly backtested twice, your only level of support really, before coming all the way down to your inception price at 503. However, on your daily, you're putting in huge bullish divergence while sitting in what looks like a falling wedge pattern. And you're trying to break out right now. So there's a lot working for Cloud here. And the weirdest part of all, your golden retrace could be pretty substantial on Cloud. So Cloud does have the possibility of becoming the next tap dancing star. 169% upside, getting into a resistance at 30 cents. Just a possibility. There's no confirmation, there's no breakout, there's nothing. Just something to throw on the watch list. This is a very interesting looking one. I look forward to seeing what it does. All right. C-Pool next, and then D-Gen last. But C-Pool. So looking at C-Pool here, once again, we got that bullish divergence on the daily. It looks like it's trying its best to break out. So right now, I can readjust this down here, and we're going to look at that golden retrace, possibly getting up to 44 cents. So let's pull this. Nope, I want this. Pull this over. So if this thing actually holds outside of this consolidation, you might see a 45% move to the upside. It has the legs on the daily. C-Pool looks like it's trying to do something. And then the best part is you're just backtesting former support. So this thing could continue its uptrend in a very big way. I would still be looking for that first higher low, but it looks pretty decent. All right, last one. This one is literally just for the fans. We're going for D-Gen. I don't know why you guys love D-Gen so very much, but let's look at the chart. So on your daily, nothing substantial, but you are holding your lowest level of support. That's kind of the only benefit we're looking at. It has done nothing for me to think, hey, time to jump in. But who knows? Oversold bounce, holding a nice little level. We could look at this as bearish consolidation before a further downside. So your downside move that could happen, we could see this thing drop down even further, all the way down to 6.9. Getting as close to zero as possible is still a possibility. What up? Is the bull run here yet? Hope the family is doing well. Family's doing really well. Bull run, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I see so many mixed signals in this market. It's confusing. It's very confusing. But we're going to have to wait and see. Anyways, let's get into the requests. Let's start out with Ponky. So I'm going to focus in on the daily a lot more right now because it is uncertain. So we need a little bit of better signals, things that will actually stick, things that'll look good. Also, if you guys can do me a huge favor, those of you who are watching, smash up the like button. That would be great. We only have 16 likes. We got 41 viewing. Would be amazing if you guys could help me out. Just smack the like button and then maybe even subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. Also, we do have a free Discord. Great place to be. Sorry for all the new people coming in, but Tuesdays and Thursdays are for the members. This is my way of saying thank you to them for supporting the channel. You guys can always become a member, but Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is for everyone. So don't worry, I will get to your requests. But if you are in the Discord, completely free Discord, by the way, you can request inside of one of the tabs in there. Perfectly fine. So, yeah, anyways, now that that shameless plug is over, let's go ahead and check out Ponky. Ponky, on your daily, you do not have bullish divergence. I really do need to make that clear because this could just be an oversold bounce before we see lower prices. Just keep that in mind with Ponky. Could be going lower. Now, one thing I do want to see is how close we are to an 886. The sub is worth y'all get it. Yeah, definitely subscribe to the channel. Do that. All right, let's see what the 886 looks like. And it looks like we are sitting on top of it. Yep, we found support off the 886. So this is where you would likely see a lot of bids coming in. Great to see that. Let's check out our 4-hour. 4-hour time frame. We just are getting an oversold bounce. Not too bad though. However, I do believe you are perfectly set up for more downside. You could see some, oh man, perfectly set up for downside. You could see yourself coming down to 6079 or even as low as 2976, giving you a 100% retrace. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but it could happen. So keep that in mind for Ponky. Your bearish case scenario right now, anywhere between 56 and 78% to the downside. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Bullish case scenario, you could see a nice golden retrace to the upside. From being oversold, you could definitely see this move coming up at 66%, getting you to 23,193. So there's your bullish and bearish case. Let's see what happens for Ponky. Right now, you are in indecision world. You do not know because there is no bullish divergence to work off of. So if you do start putting in some higher lows, that would be a great sign. Great sign. But if you do make a lower low, but you maintain higher strength, that's going to be the best buying opportunity you have because you're expecting price not to go below that point. I'm saying expecting because, noted, a little bit of manipulation goes a long way. All right, moving along from Ponky, let's check out Ethereum. I'm kind of interested to see what Ethereum's looking like because it disrespected the hell. Oh, man. No bullish divergence. Didn't even have enough strength to go test 2,956. Really? I mean, you still have a chance. You're really low on this relative strength. You could get a bigger move to the upside, but dang, man. It's great you're holding 2,500. I did see another post earlier today where somebody was talking about Ethereum, and they tried to say, oh, that's what they were looking at. Interesting. So they must have been on the weekly. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. That's what they're looking at. The weekly does look very interesting. Huh. So the idea that I saw online for this, which I didn't get to look at earlier, is the idea of a double bottom here. So you have this bottom right here, and then you have one right here. It's like, hey, double bottom could be in, could see more upside. We got to get the higher low, though, so you're still expecting lower prices, but we're going to see what happens. This could very well be a double bottom. Holy shit. That's kind of crazy. Didn't expect that. So that's an idea that's out there. Your weekly looks fine. You put in some negative momentum. You're in the bearish control zone on the weekly. You backtested your 200 weekly moving average. It looks fine. Checking out your daily, no bullish divergence. This is what makes me think you're going to see more downside. Simply because you are below your 200 simple moving average. It's like, oh, we got a nice little, I believe this is either a dragonfly or a pin bar. I can't remember. I got to look it up. But either way, the follow through to the downside is not ideal. That's not what you wanted. But the longer we stay below the 200 simple moving average, the worse it is. So we will see how this thing goes. 21 likes is meh. Hey, it is what it is, man. Let's go ahead and check out the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour looks fine. Let's check your 1 hour. I'm just looking for some type of hope here, which I am not finding at all. God, people just don't like Ethereum right now, I swear. So we're going to see what happens, but your downside potential is there. You could see significantly lower prices. It's there. You got that bearish 5-0 already. You even went a little bit higher. So if this thing decided to, it could fall down. Something like 34% is what I would be aiming at. That 1,784. If it gets real nasty, 1,334. It is a possibility. So be careful on that. It does look like you're trying to do some bullish consolidation to see more upside. So your bullish case scenario here, if we do start going to the upside, you're looking to get back up to 3,411. So let's see what happens. See what happens. But the indecisiveness, it's kind of rough. Kind of rough. Anyways, Ethereum is done. Let's check out Kaspa. Kaspa could be better. Could be a lot better. No bullish divergence. You're underneath resistance. That's not great. Let's check the 4 hour. Nothing at all. Just selling off here. Damn, that was a nice retracement though. Jeez. Anyways, going into your daily, do you get nothing? Damn it. Anyways, let's pull this off. So understand what could happen the longer you stay below 99409. We could see this thing fall all the way down to as low as like 38512. Just mentally prepare for something like that. It could definitely happen. Let's check your weekly though. So this is what's kind of disappointing is on your weekly. You were trying to set up something where you were maintaining noted, the week's not over yet. We still have the possibility of finishing the week above 99409 that we have been regarding as support for the longest time. But if we get a weekly candle close below it, understand there's nothing stopping you from getting down to 50691. Nothing stopping you. So I like to say this one is suspended in animation. We are just hoping that the back test holds and we get back above our resistance. However, there is no bullish divergence on the weekly, which is implied we could see more sell pressure. We could, but if we start going up, the bullish divergence will be there. So we just have to wait for the weekly candle close before we can make any real decisions on where this thing could be going. If it actually does finish up above resistance and then we start moving to the upside, weekly bullish divergence is in. That means I was right about this 99409 level being the lows of this cycle, which would be absolutely crazy. We'll see what happens though. We'll see. Checking out the 1 hour time frame, give you guys a little scalp trade idea. It looks like you're trying to bullishly consolidate. You do not have bullish divergence, so I'll give you the bullish and bearish case. Bearish scenario, we could see this thing fall down to 38512. Wow, amazing how that works out, right? So you can see this thing fall 59%. That is your bearish case. Your bullish case in this one, maybe you test some resistance, just maybe. So maybe you get up 47%. That's your bullish, that's your bearish case. But honestly, I'm not even going to pay attention to Caspa until Sunday. That's just my thoughts on it. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm not going to care. Anyways, last one of the night, which, wow, you guys are letting me off easy tonight, and I appreciate you for it. Trump coin. Looking at Trump. Let's see what it's doing. It broke out. It broke to the upside of this falling wedge pattern. Yikes. After putting in bullish divergence on the 1 hour and then setting a higher low and a double bottom on the 1 hour. So there's a possibility here that we see Trump coin rally up. Oh boy. Up to $36.32. 109% upside could be possible. Let's go ahead and check our 4 hour time. 4 hour could do it. Boyd, I'm on your side. I would love to short this thing. It's just, I love the falling wedge pattern so much. And then when I see bullish divergence on top of it, I gotta lean bullish. Damn. It looks so good. Like, I don't know why people are buying into this thing, but it looks really good for 109% upside. So, that's what I'm seeing out of Trump coin. Trust me, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it, but I can't deny the chart. So it is what it is. Let's see what happened on your daily here. Daily just got oversold. So even on an oversold bounce, it could do that. Jesus Christ. I just don't know why anybody would put money into this thing, honestly. I really don't know why. Let's give it a bearish case, though. Bearish case here, because you are finding a lot of resistance right now. You could see this thing tumble on down to 1377. Could see it. So there is a possibility of 22% downside. Could very well happen. And noted, the traders would just treat this as a formal back test. That's all they'd say. It's like, oh, we got the back test. Great. Send it. Possibilities. Possibilities. Your CCI indicator is indicating you can fall right now, so keep that in mind. The 1 hour could drag you down. All right, let me get one more look at my trades right now. OM back in the positive. Let's go, baby. C98 is struggling, dude. All right, great. Awesome. Awesome. All right, everybody. Well, needless to say, I understand today it seems like I'm really indecisive, and there's a reason for it. Things are looking all loopy-goopy. We could see Bitcoin fall 4.98% between right now and tomorrow morning, but then we could see tomorrow Wall Street gets a wild hair up their ass, and they send this thing up to 109,499 based off some data that comes out. So we are sitting in limbo. We are wondering what Wall Street's going to do. They have done a great job of simply confusing the ever-living daylights out of us. And they confused the chart indicators as well. I mean, good for them. So be careful out there. Keep stop losses tight. If you haven't done so, join the Discord. It's a great place to be. I'm going to eat some dinner. I'm going to watch some TV. And then, yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming out. You're the best. You're the greatest. You're the reason why I show up every single day. Hopefully we can get some gains out of this awkward little market. Anyways, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take it easy. I'm out. Deuces, everybody. Deuces. Get some good sleep, everyone.